Rowlet Community Day marks the first calm day of 2024, and we're starting off pretty strong with the first Alola starter. But how good is Decidueye with its exclusive move of Frenzy Plant and its other new move, Spirit Shackle? Well, join us as we draw our bow and find out. Welcome back, everyone. Rowlet Community Day marks the first of the 3 Alola starters receiving a calm day, so I'm pretty sure Litten and Popplio will follow suit this year. Now, Decidueye has received a lot of changes and additions this past year, with it receiving Leafage and Magical Leaf, and Astonish getting a substantial buff this season. And now, it gets a Community Day. Upon evolution, Decidueye will receive the typical grass starter charged move, Frenzy Plant, but in addition, Decidueye will also have the permanent move addition of Spirit Shackle, which is its signature move in the main series. We'll start the analysis by looking at the brand new move. Spirit Shackle is a ghost-type charged move in Go, costing 40 energy with 50 power and a 33% chance to decrease the opponent's defense by 1 stage. Overall, it's not a fantastic move, but it could be a lot worse. It's still nice to have a cheap charged move, and Ghost is a great offensive typing, so you could do worse. And on the raid attacking side, it's a pretty poor move, and Decidueye's lower attack stat isn't doing it any favors to be competitive with the other Ghost attackers. But moving back over to PvP, let's take a look at how Decidueye performs with these new moves. With Leafage giving it the best overall performance for a fast move choice, Decidueye will want Frenzy Plant alongside either Brave Bird or Spirit Shackle for charged moves. Spirit Shackle provides Decidueye with a cheaper move for baiting, some ghost damage for coverage, and the potential to debuff the opponent. But Brave Bird gives a much stronger closer move, and overall, I'd say it gives Decidueye a lot more consistency than relying on Spirit Shackle for baiting and debuffs. Both are perfectly usable combinations. I think I may opt for Brave Bird, but Spirit Shackle is definitely a solid addition as well, despite being a more underwhelming move. As for how good it is overall, it puts up a nice performance in the Great League, with it easily taking down most of the water and fighting types in the league. However, outside of those and those with fighting moves like Deoxys and Vigoroth, Decidueye does struggle against the rest of the meta, and things aren't too dissimilar in the Ultra League, where there's even more dark and flying types in that league to threaten it. It'll definitely be a Pokemon you want to grab for PvP, but it's not the biggest threat out there. A nice option though. The current Great League meta has favored Trevenant quite a bit, with Pokemon like Poliwrath and Lantern being prominent choices, so I do think Decidueye will be a great choice now too. Moving on to raids though, Decidueye puts up a decent performance as a grass attacker. Like most, it's not a Pokemon that will outdo Mega Sceptile or Kartana, but it is near the top of the non-Shadow, non-Mega grass starters. It's really similar to Chestnut in terms of performance. Not the best, but pretty good. Overall, Decidueye is a nice Pokemon to have in PvP, and a decent choice in raids, albeit a bit outclassed. There's also always the chance that one of its moves like Leafage or Spirit Shackle could see a buff in the future, so if nothing else, I'd grab one for each league just to hang on to. But down in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on 2024's first calm day. Rowlet and Decidueye are some of my favorite Pokemon, so I'm excited to see this event for them alone. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming videos. We know Chansey is next for February's calm day, so stay tuned for an analysis on its new move. Until next time though, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.